Okay, so on this question, we've got a limit of a function. This is a polynomial, which just means, letters to powers and numbers in the front. So it's a polynomial. And we're saying, where is this function going as x gets really, really close to -3? Well, you can always try to just plug in the -3. If that works, great. If it doesn't, if it becomes undefined or something like that, then we have to try something more tricky. But we'll see it works on this one. If you just plug in the -3 for the x there, and then just hit the buttons on your calculator. I like to use Desmos. So let me see. I'll take us over to Desmos and write that down. Cubed. Yeah, so if you go over to Desmos and here we go, and we just type in exactly that expression. You can use the Desmos calculator, of course, during exams and homework and everything. So 2 to the third power minus 3. There it is. Enter. We got -99. So I just type it in. That's the answer. Back to the problem. And that's exactly the answer we see there. So you just plug it in. Now, of course, sometimes when you just plug in, it doesn't work. And all that's another problem, and we got to do more tricky stuff in that case. But you can always just try to plug it in. Let's try the one down here. What about down here? X goes to -7x. Well, you just plug it in, and that's it. The answer is -7. There's nothing more to do there. It feels like too easy, but that's it. That's all you do. Let's look at another one. How about this one right here? Again, just plug it in for y. So y is going really close to -4, so just plug in exactly -4. Hit the buttons on your calculator. I'll just do this one by hand. That'd be -14. Sure enough, that's the answer. Okay, one more. What about if it's um what about oh, that's actually not the one I wanted to do. Let me get rid of that one. Let me make up a new one here. What if it said the limit as x goes to 3 of 12? Like that. What I mean is notice there's no x at all. There's no x to plug into. What do you do in that case? Well, then you just forget about the x, and the answer is just the 12. Is that making sense? So if we have an x or a y, plug it in. If it doesn't have any x or y, then the answer is just 12. In other words, what does 12 do as x gets close to 3? Well, it's just 12. There's no x to plug in. There's no variable. It's not going to vary. It's not going to change. It's always just 12. Whereas if you have letters, just plug them in. Like here, if it's just x, just boom, that's it. It's just -7. If it's a formula, plug it in. And so there we go.